So, how do I get in? Oh, they hid the portal in a cave behind a witch house. Good advertising. The RPG update is out, and with it come 5 new classes. The Bro, the Moral Support, the Olaf, the Overpowered Cheese, and the Quickscoper. Today, I'll be teaching you how to be the greatest archer Skyblock has ever seen. First, you need to enter the Dungeon Hub, a structure so grand I think real-life architects might start using Minecraft to plan their designs. Then you can walk or fly over to Mort. Press this I have no friends button and you'll find some other people. Try to find another group with no archers in it, and that level next to their name indicates how much of a life they have, so use this however you want. Now that you're in the dungeon, you need to learn how to play the Archer class, and we're going to learn from the experts. First master of the craft, Hawkeye. In your first time playing Archer, you might not know what to do, but that's okay. You can kind of get away with standing at the back doing nothing and letting everyone else do the work, just like Hawkeye. In boss fights, you can just jump into the corner and shoot from afar, making everyone wonder if you're helping or if you're even there at all. These water puzzles are a lot harder when there's 2 people trying to do it at once. Just always remember when you're playing Archer, if they don't respect the bow, they a hoe. And from completing that dungeon, I got an ultimate enchantment! You have 20% chance to gain 2 experience orb every- wait, shouldn't it be orbs? This is a Barley knockoff. I gotta go get a real ultimate enchantment. Now that you've got the attitude of an archer, it's time to get some gear. You might think the mosquito bow does the most damage, but no, they all look the same. They're just wooden bows with different names. But you should probably get one of these if you want people to think you're good. Another thing you can do to get stronger is collect the new fairy souls. If you don't know what a fairy soul is, it's a form of currency invented by Time Deer that he's managed to convert directly into YouTube views. Some say he blackmails the developers to get early access to the locations of the collectibles, but I doubt that we'll ever truly know. I found this bounce pad behind the old dungeon gate, and I'm going to be doing the biggest bounce of all time. I call this the Big Bounce Bonanza Booyah Extreme. What the fuck? The next famous archer we can learn a lesson from is Katniss Everdeen. If someone already has selected the archer, just scream at them that you volunteer for archer until they give up and change. Hey friends, do you know which way the boss room is? Okay then. Oh, this would make a really good fishing spot. Come on man, it's not that hard, just cronk the lever this way and- wait, no! And another boss done. Damn, that was so much fun. Dungeon's gonna be great for so long.
It's not fun content.
Oh, never mind guys. 30 Bright says it's no fun. I suppose I can still make videos.
The problem is Dungeons doesn't, it's not good for videos. It just isn't.
Bye everyone. Although, I did want to talk about Robin Hood, the most famous archer of all. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor. I got the first part done fine. I have a lot of money. The giving part, however, is a bit more complex. How do I decide who's poor? The man living out his car or the woman with no car? I saw a beggar, but he had a smile on his face, meaning he was rich in spirit. All this thinking broke me mentally. I was feeling so emotionally distraught and poor. So I kept all the money for myself. Now back to talking about the game. There's also a bunch of new races in the Dungeon Hub where you can parkour your way to the end. And to help with this, we just need to ask the most famous movie archer of all time, Legolas. Just copy his sick rock jumping technique. They actually put this on cinema screens. Now I know there are only 10,000 race guides out right now, so I definitely could help by making another one, but I couldn't beat Bananas or Omicron's time, so if I uploaded a guide, I would get called bad over the internet, a fate far worse than death. Back to being an archer, there was also a show called Arrow that everyone talked about for like 3 months then forgot about entirely. It's got nothing to do with this video, I just wanted to say I hate those people that tell you how great a show is and refuse to tell you anything about it because they want you to experience it for yourself. I haven't seen Game of Thrones yet, I'm not going to watch your crappy Netflix original. Can we all agree to stop replying to people that use this? If we ignore them, maybe they'll go away. So Skyblock has max hype and Tower Wars also has max hype, so I'll assume they're both equally as popular. No, let me do the lever, please. Wait, you have it right, that's great. No, don't go back. Attempt number 2, and I call this one the super duper shot from outer space with a twist. And the twist is that I die, I guess. There are also a bunch of puzzles in dungeons crafted to test the intellect of the Skyblock community. There are a bunch of walkthroughs on YouTube as well, but this is cheating, you'll gain nothing from it. I recommend applying to university, getting a psychology degree to help you think about thinking. I did it and the water puzzle's only taken me 15 minutes so far. Also, the Nick command isn't working, so everyone is trying to add me on their friends list, but I lost my F key so I can't, what a shame. Well hey, at least they're finally being honest. Then some people really started noticing me. Dragoon, say my name and I will literally breathe. With stakes that high, I didn't want to disappoint anyone. No matter what I tried, I couldn't nick anymore. So I said that if anyone could get behind this portal with me, I'd friend them. Haha, they're all leaving. I don't have to friend it. Oh, am I losing connection? Yeah, I think I'm disconnecting. Now, if you want bows as good as your heroes, you need to upgrade them. There's an upgrade system based on essence, and you get essence from defeating dungeon bosses, and there are 5 separate types of essence. Each level unlocks a new scaling stat increase that will boost your damage. It's also important to get a pet that synergizes well with your playstyle. So which pet should you get? The one that buffs arrow damage. It's not that hard to work out. Dungeon videos aren't getting any views because most of you are smart enough to know how to play the game. You hit the enemy with a sword and don't walk in front of the arrow trap. Damn it. But please watch my video on it because I have cool things like a bounce jump test. Alright, this one's gonna work. I call this the ludicrously large long shot supreme spectacle with cherries on top, the big Will Smith and Eric while juggling 20 balls and dismantling the bourgeoisie. Yes, I did it! Now I've got more superpowers than Hawkeye. So yeah, get the skeleton pet and level it up either the difficult way by grinding revenants for 10 hours or the easy way by buying carrots. It's even easier if people pay you 30 million coins for a friends list ad, which I would never do, obviously. I think I've spent a bit too much time farming cocoa. I'm starting to see things. Since archers are romanticized by teenagers, remember to always hit the top of door frames just like them. The next thing you'll need to maximize your potential in dungeons is the best armor, but it is all quite expensive, so I need a new way to make money. I know Technoblade sells his pet pigs for free coins from his viewers, so I tried the same thing. His is going for 10,000 coins, and mine is going for 169,420. So I must be almost 17 times more popular than him. I'll expect the extra 32 million subs the next week. You guys just go let everyone know. The general armor for dungeons is adaptive armor, good for all classes, although to use it you need to beat the highest current dungeon level. You have to be able to beat the final boss to get the armor that is only useful against that boss. And for the top archer armor, which is Skeleton Master, you need Catacombs level 12, which also takes a ton of dungeon experience. So your best bet is to take off all your armor, splash an invisibility potion on yourself and pretend you aren't there. People often complain to me that it's easy being a YouTuber because I get tons of donations. Yeah, donations. I am swimming in gifts. You think you want this? You want to become me? Fine. Welcome to this week's segment of How to Become a Skyblock YouTuber. Step 1. Decide whether you can make original, interesting and entertaining content. If yes, you don't need the rest of this. If you aren't Technoblade, proceed to Step 2. Before you actually make any videos, make sure to get a profile picture. You'll need an approachable, soft, smiley avatar that really sticks out. Combine that with a banner that has your avatar not really doing anything. Don't be scared to copy everyone else. If it worked for one person, it'll definitely work for 250 more. Step 3. Your first video should be you complaining that there's no content left on Skyblock to make videos about. What you're hoping to happen is for a bigger channel to reference your existence and give you your initial boost. Step 4. Once you've got a bit of fame going, you need to host a contraband stream, which by definition is illegal, but since everyone copies 30 virus, we now think it's synonymous with donation. Use this money to make videos throwing it around and getting the best worst items possible. Step 5. Separate entirely. At this point, your channel will stagnate. A younger, better channel will take your place, so go out in a blaze of glory, complaining that Hypixel was pay to win. Maybe do some IRL trading and get banned as well. And for the rest of your life, tell people that you could have been a YouTuber, but the platform was too toxic for you. And that's it. Now you might wonder where I am among this process. Well, I'm not a Skyblock YouTuber. Hardly any of this video has been anything related to Skyblock. I'm a week late on dungeons. There are 67,000 videos made on already. And the entire time I was explaining that, I've been still stuck on this puzzle. I'm forgetting what colors are called. Another way you can get more powerful as an archer is by using potions, liquids you take that make you see the world different and feel stronger, and nowadays we communally bathe in them. This game gets stranger every time I log on. Now I have the power of jumping higher, which means I can 360 no-scope a lot easier, especially with aiming on. Sometimes I wonder if my videos are more confusing to people that play Skyblock or people that have never played a video game in their life. And now with all the techniques you've learned, all the bowslinger's expertise gathered, you're ready to face the final challenge, the most difficult part of the game. And if I press this one, does it... Yes! I did it! I know I joke a lot, but that legitimately took me 20 minutes. I finally finished the dungeon. I wonder what my score is. Speed, 100.